All right, welcome back to LEK Sports, and joining me is the Wolverine, Lenny White. He's going to be fighting a new opponent, Giancarlo Milo, at PFC 21 on February 28th in London, Ontario. So, Lenny, thanks for taking the time, and pleasure to have you aboard.
So it's an honor to be here, Luke. Thank you.
Hey, no worries. We just talked about it. Change of opponent. Now you're gonna be fighting Milo. The weeks leading up to the fight. What's been fight camp like?
Oh, I've been training pretty hard for about a couple months now. I'm not gonna lie, I worked a lot of ground these last couple months because that last guy was a wrestler, and now we had a opponent change. So now it's kind of scoping him out, seeing out what the game plan's gonna be now, but might be just the same.
Well, given where everyone is at in the amateur world, everyone only has so many fights, so there's only so much tape you can watch. But given where everyone's at, do you more focus on yourself and your own skill set, and is that kind of where your camp is at?
Yeah, pretty much. I like to focus on what I need to do. I'll watch like a bit of tape, and if I need to, if I got to break it down, I will. But like you said, it's amateurs. Not a lot of guys have the experience and stuff like that. So you just have to go off your own technique, right?
Mm-hmm. For sure. Now, obviously, you got a bit of a shiner on your left eye there. What's the game plan leading up the next couple of weeks before your fight? Are you gonna try to keep it? Are you gonna try to let it heal, or like will the promotion still let you fight if you still have a bit of color there? Like, what's going on?
I don't think it'll be a problem. It's been going away for the last couple of days. It only showed
Hmm.
up on Wednesday or something like that, and
Yeah.
then I decided to spar yesterday without it, and then it flared up a bit again. So now I'm just gonna take her easy on the eye. Probably wear some headgear until then.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, before we get further into your fight, I gotta ask: are you a Hugh Jackman fan, or what's the story behind the nickname the Wolverine?
I'm not too big into comics, but I used to have these buddies that were pretty big into comics, and they used to call me the Wolverine just because of the way I was around, or if I got mad back in the day, just around the boys, it's what they called me. And then my brother eventually, because I was short and small in wrestling compared to all the other guys, he called me the Wolverine just because I was so feisty.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. There it is. What's your motivation to train and fight?
Well, when I was in high school, I was living with my brother, and he was an MMA fighter. So we trained for a long time, and then he eventually got sick and got into own personal problems. And then after he got sick, he eventually passed. So I decided that that was the time, or if I really wanted to get in the ring and start fighting and making a career out of this, then that was the eye opener.
Hmm. Well, my condolences first off. And second, outside fighting though, what kind of keeps you grounded?
I just keep myself busy. I pretty much train like every single day. I'll go to the YMCA, I'll go to my jiu-jitsu coaches. If I'm not doing that, I'll go even right to the Y if I don't feel like lifting weights or anything. I do at least sauna, hot tub, steam room. I'm always doing something to at least keep my body in good shape.
For sure, for sure. Now, talking about the fight, clearly, I talked about this at the beginning about opponent change. Obviously, things happen, and this is the fight game. But you got a new opponent, with Milo there. What do you feel is the biggest advantage you have over your new opponent, and what do you think is the biggest challenge that he's gonna give you?
I think my biggest advantage for this one coming up is going to be experience now because I think he might be 0 and 0 or something like that, or 0 and 1. So he might come in with the hunger of trying to get that first win. So I got to be worried about that. Or he might come in nervous because it's his first fight. So it's just seeing how it goes, right?
Hmm. Do you have any specific techniques or tactics that you've been working on the last few months since your last fight in October? Is there something that you want to really debut in this upcoming fight?
Uh, well, I'd say my specialty is that Superman punch. Just got put as
Yeah.
the picture for the April show and stuff. So if I can set up that again, that'd be killer.
Yeah, and we in past fights, there's always lessons that you can take from a win or a loss. What are some lessons from past fights that you that you've taken that from training that you can apply to this one?
Uh, like my last one there against Remain, I was uh, I was training pretty hard for it, but I'd like to admit that I wasn't doing good on the diet. I was not dieting properly at all. But this one,
Hmm.
I decided I'm going to be a lot more strict on it and be ready to go, so that when the time comes, I have more energy and when I'm in there.
Hmm. What would a win mean for you? Is it something that is it a finish that you're looking for now, given that you've had your first win?
I'd like to get it finished, but I really like to just get in there and put on a show and show off all my skills.
Well, and I think with amateur, that's kind of what it's all about. You feel out what your style is going to be. So have you kind of established a certain style, and is it still evolving?
I'd say it's still evolving. I like to honestly change it up from time to time just to give different looks and stuff like that, right? You never want to stick to one for too long because then people figure you out, right?
For sure, for sure. Now, given the fight, obviously, PFC is coming to Sarnia April 25th. You've had the chance to fight under the BTC banner in Sarnia. How much do you want to be on that card?
Oh, really bad. I'm hoping to get through this guy and just be right in the training for that next one. Right in Sarnia, right in the hometown with all my friends, family. Love to see it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. What's one thing fans don't know about you that they would be surprised to hear?
Oh man, I don't really know if I give you an answer. I'd say I'm pretty quiet minded. I know I get on the mic and I might say a lot of things, but outside of that, I'm pretty quiet and I don't have much to say a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're not like secretly a superhero or anything like that, right?
No, 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 of
Okay,
course
just
not.
checking. Just checking. I just wanted to end this off a little fun, and just conclude in this way. I want to shoot you some rapid fire questions, the quickest thing that comes to your mind. KO or submission?
KO,
Cardio or weights?
cardio.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Uh, Not really either.
You're the second person that said that in the last 2 days.
Yeah,
Pizza or burgers?
definitely more of a pizza guy.
Pineapple on pizza or no?
No.
First round finish or a 3 round war?
3 round war.
Favorite fighter growing up?
Tony Ferguson.
Gym music, rock or rap?
Can go anywhere from Jay-Z down to Temple of Pilots, or I think that's what they're called, or Temple of the Island.
Favorite drink?
Oh man, that one's a hard one. I think in the summer I like to get the slushies.
And your favorite food?
Favorite food? Definitely chicken Alfredo pasta.
Excellent, Lenny. I appreciate it. I appreciate you doing this. I said before this, the floor is yours. If you have any shoutouts or sponsors you like to do, the floor is yours, Lenny.
Yeah, I got a couple sponsors I'd like to shout out. Alltex Industries. They work in the plants here. I'd like to thank them. They gave me some huge support here. And SCK Upland over in they're just a little bit out of town, like hour away maybe. They do like pheasant hunting and stuff like that. Awesome place to be. And I got We Are the Joyful. They're a place in town. I think they're downtown on the main street there on Front Street. They do a bunch of meals and stuff like that, and they have an estate that they booked for people to go and eat.
Excellent, Lenny. Well, again, like I said, I appreciate you taking the time and being able to do this. And I know you just got back from training, so I appreciate it. It's a pleasure having you on here for the first time. Good luck on February 28th, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon, maybe in April.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.